So I have had Starlink RV for going on, I think, just over a month now, or just about a month now. I'm using it in an off-grid situation. I don't have a physical address yet. And, Starlink is available in this area. But I don't have a physical address, and yes, I probably could have had it delivered to a friend's house or something. I do have a buddy that lives not too far from here. I could have easily done that, but I didn't. So I got the RV one. Plus, eventually, I might get a second RV dish once I get my shed house here built. Which watch my videos and you guys will see that. But so I got the RV one because eventually it will be on the bus permanently, and we will be traveling and have internet everywhere. But for now, I'm using it in this off-grid situation, and I've got a little bit of mixed reviews on it. It's a pain in the butt to set up. It really is. Everybody just talks about how easy it is and how simple it is. It is if you have a big open field. I don't. So as you see in the video, where I ended up having to put it and what I ended up having to do to get it to work as well as it is. So stay tuned. What are you silly ducks doing? I already put your food down there by the pond. And here's the box, and I'll show you guys what's inside the box. So my box was a little bit dented, so I did open it up to make sure it wasn't damaged. But and I'm sure you guys have probably seen 1,000 of these unboxing videos. Some fire starter. Here's some plastic to do something with. And here's the little stand it sits on, which is cool because it's got these holes in it. So I want to mount this on top of the bus, but I'm not sure. Another piece of plastic. Here's the dish with another piece of fire starter. So the dish looks like it's in great shape. And then you get 75 foot of cord. I think it used to be 100 foot. Now it's 70 foot, and here's the cool little router. So I'm going to get this plugged in real quick, and then we'll go from there. I'm so excited. Okay, so got the dish sitting there, and we're going to go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Okay, that's plugged in. Now it's time to hook up the dish. There we go. Ooh, it's moving. So much for a bridge. I ain't walking out there. Okay, so where I had Starlink set up, it was working, but because of the trees, there was obstructions, which unfortunately caused it to kind of cut out. It actually ran self-diagnostics, I guess you could call it, and it said clouds coming. It said basically that there was obstructions and expect interruption every 44 seconds. So yeah, and I definitely wasn't getting the speeds I should have. I mean, not consistently. I ran a couple of speed tests. Once it gets realigned and everything, it's got to do this for a while. It, you know, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or like last night, it was plugged in for probably, I want to say, you know, quite a few hours. But I fell asleep finally, and when I woke up in the morning, I had internet, albeit choppy. So I come out here to the edge of my marsh. I don't dare walk out there. It's quite spongy, and I just made this little thing right here. Ran the cord from the bus and plugged her in and letting her do her thing. So now I just got to sit and wait, and then I'll run a couple of speed tests and everything. But yeah, I mean, so far I liked what I had compared to T-Mobile home internet. You know, if you're living off grid, as of right now, this is definitely the way to go. Yeah, although, I mean, you're technically still on grid, theoretically, but I need internet in order to upload my videos. But, so other than internet, I'm off grid. But, so yeah, after this gets all initiated and everything, I'll get back with you guys. It's a pretty big opening. Good view of the sky. So there is my Starlink. This is where I ended up putting it. I had to knock down a couple of trees because I was getting obstructions. And sorry for shaky cam. But anyways, I had to cut down a couple of trees. Kept saying an obstructed view, and it was interfering, even pointing to that, you know, again, big opening there. It was still saying that I was going to have issues every 2 to 3 minutes, something like that. So I cleaned all these trees down, reset it, repositioned it, and it still says that there's obstructions. Best that I can tell is it's the tops of those trees right there. So whatever. It is still working good. So yeah, you know, so you guys just seen me setting it up and talking about it a little bit, running a couple of speed tests, etc. And you know, realistically, it works pretty well. You know, I had T-Mobile home internet, which I brought up here, and that worked awesome where I used to live, but up here it doesn't hardly work at all. So that's why I switched to Starlink. It's gotten better since I started using it, which has only been about a month, but there's been 2 updates that have come out so far, and it seems to work better every update. You know, on a good day, I'm getting really good service, you know, 100 to 200 megabits download speed. On average, I'd say I probably get about 60 on you know, a good average for download. For upload speed, I'm getting probably anywhere from you know, sometimes it's only 2, sometimes it's 25 megabits per second upload speed. Average, you know, if I were to average it out, I'd say 6 or 8. You know, it's good enough upload speed. I wish the upload was a bit faster for you know, my security cameras and uploading my videos. But it definitely works. It's a heck of a lot better than the T-Mobile internet I had before. You know, and I've got several Google Nest cameras running. I've got smart TVs, Roku, my phone, because my phone's T-Mobile, so yeah. So I use the Wi-Fi calling feature
and that works really good. I haven't dropped a call or anything like that. I have had a couple of really gnarly thunderstorms come through here, and they have knocked out the internet. It was just so bad of a storm that, yeah, it completely killed the internet. But those were horrible, horrible storms. So I am curious on how well it works with wintertime. I know it's got that built-in heating thing where it melts all the snow and stuff off. That's really cool. All of the information, everything I found about thunderstorms and stuff like that, it said that it hardly ever loses internet connectivity, and I have lost internet connectivity. I want to say about 5 times because of a severe thunderstorm. Now, granted, that was a huge storm, so maybe that's why. And it happened to just go right over top of my little piece of paradise. I'm not 100% sure how much electricity I'm using. I know they were talking about coming up with updates and stuff like that to have it use less electricity. I don't have a way to test that right now. But maybe I will in the future. But I'm off grid, excuse me, except for the internet, obviously. But I need the internet for my business, which is my YouTube channel. I need a mosquito. So, yeah, that and to communicate with Catherine, my wife. But yeah, so it's I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's a little expensive. It's a little expensive, to be honest with you. T-Mobile, great speeds if you're in a good location. Twice as fast, 3 times as fast as Starlink is right now, if you're in a good location. No hardware fees, no setup fees, nothing like that. Taxes are included. There's no hardware fees, and it's only $50 a month. Where Starlink, it's with the taxes and everything, it's around $600-700 to get the hardware and everything, and then it's $125, $135, something like that a month. That's a little expensive. But the cool thing about Starlink is, with the RV one, I can take that anywhere in the world pretty much. So, if I wanted to, I could take it to the Philippines and hook it up and have high-speed internet in the Philippines. I don't know exactly how fast it would be, probably about the same as it is here, if not a little bit faster, because there's like nobody that has Starlink there, as far as I know. The Philippines is the first Southeast Asian country that Starlink is going to test with the service out or whatever. So I don't know. I still have my T-Mobile internet. So I don't know. Maybe I'll bring Starlink with me and I'll just plug my T-Mobile internet back in. I mean, when I'm gone, I'll just need it to run my security cameras while I'm gone. So, excuse me. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know, but and when I believe the FCC just allowed Starlink to use their internet with travel, meaning so I can hook it up to the bus and have Wi-Fi as I'm driving down the road. Now, I don't think it's calibrated to work yet, so I'm not going to try it. But that's another cool thing about the Starlink. Now I can also do that with T-Mobile as long as I have coverage, and stuff like that. They might change that. They might make it so you can't do that. I know there's a built-in GPS with it, but I did that last year when I went to Michigan with my T-Mobile, and I was able to travel and had Wi-Fi the whole trip. Um, so it's a toss-up. Which is going to work better for you? How much money you want to spend? But yeah, I'm glad I got the Starlink because, like I said, I can use it anywhere in the world, basically. Versus the T-Mobile, I can't. Now, T-Mobile, I can use anywhere in the U.S. as long as there's coverage, but it's going to be iffy, as this right here proves. So it's catch-22, which you want to get. But yeah, for now I'm gonna stick with the Starlink, and I'll probably do a 6 month check-in or whatever you guys want to call it, because they're launching more satellites into space there it seems like every couple of weeks now. So it should just continue to get better. But yeah, so hopefully this video helps you guys, entertains you guys, whatever. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe. Um, that really helps the channel out. So, but this is Ryan with Ryan Outdoors, and thanks for tuning in. See you guys later. Bye.